Hello guys, let's learn a new style of headbands. Okay, this is what we'll be needing: our scissors, our measuring tape, our shoke. You can use any fabric of choice, our dummy head, wig, optional though. Then I sat on the ground so that I'll be balanced a bit. At this stage, I wasn't feeling too well. I'm just trying to shoot the video for the sake of my loyal students. So I'll be measuring. Kindly watch what I'm doing very well. And I'm sure you will get the best because the training is very detailed. Okay, the first thing I measured was 21 inches, which will be serving as the base of our headband. It will be serving as the base for our headband. I cut out the base and I kept it aside. So the next thing I'll be measuring here is 35 inches. 35 inches. I'll be cutting 3 different pieces, which is 35 inches. You can use more than 35 inches. You can use 40. You can use 45. You can use 30, depending on what you actually want on the rows, as in how high you want the rows or how small you want the rows. So I'll be cutting 35 inches into 3. Here I'm trying to make sure that I'm getting 2 at once. Kindly just watch what I am doing so you understand. Okay, that's 2. So it's remaining just 1. No. Okay. That's 35 inches cut into 3. 35 inches cut into 3. Okay. So the next thing I'll be getting here is the handle. And I think I used 12 inches. Yes, 12 inches. Handle for the base. I cut 12 inches, just single one. Then I folded it. Watch what I did here. Yes. Folded it and I cut it out. Yeah. So the next thing I'll be cutting here is 9 inches, which I later reduced. 9 inches. When I get to where I reduced it, I will let you know. 9 inches. You can use maybe 6. You can use 6. So that is all we'll be needing for our training. Okay, at this point, I would like to tell you that my name is Oyemi Ayonfejuso Abigail. I am the creative director of Gifted Hands Crafters. And this is me sitting on the floor in my home trying to create class for my students. So I set aside the remnant of the ashoke and I'm taking these ones to the sewing machine to use. So this is the 35 inches I cut earlier and I'm going to join the 3 together. So let's get started. We're going to the sewing machine in a minute. That's our handle. That's our 9 inches we cut earlier. And we have our 21 inches, which is the base. Okay, to the sewing machine, I have joined the 3 together, the 3 35 inches together, and I'm trying to hem both sides. Trying to hem both sides because you have to hem it. It has to be neat. It has to be neat, you understand? So this is me on my sewing machine, trying to hem it. So I have done that. I have hemmed both edges together. See how neat it is. So the next thing I'll be doing is I'll be folding this to form my handle. Just watch what I am doing and I'm sure you understand. Yes, I'm very sure you will understand. Okay, kindly use matching thread when sewing yours. At this point I am at home and I didn't have the matching thread and I couldn't get one, so I had to use what I have. Okay. This is me sewing the handle. This is me sewing the handle. Okay. Having done that, always learn to cut off every thread, every remnant. Okay, this is our 21 inches, which is meant for our beads. So just follow me as I create the beads. If you're a beginner and you do not know how to do autogele or headband and you desire to, kindly watch these parts. You might learn one or two things. I'm sure you will learn. So I folded it like that and I ran stitch on it. Not loose stitch though. So I sew it like that and I'm going to be making the pleats. Kindly just pay attention and watch. Can you see I'm forming my pleats? Now look at it very clearly. Not too big, not too small. Here it is. At this point, you can use office pin to hold it down. Actually, I was supposed to use office pin, but at this point, like I said, I was at home and I couldn't do much. So having run the stitch on it, I did 4 pleats in an excess. So the next thing is to bend the edge, as in to cover the edge and stitch. So instead of stitching straight, I'm attaching the handle to it and I will be running stitches on it to make it firm. Okay, this is me trying to do the second one also. Just pay attention to what I'm doing and I'm very sure that you will get it if you watch the video carefully and you do exactly what I did here. I'm pretty sure you get exactly what I got. I backstitched a lot on that place so that it will be very firm. Okay, cutting excess thread. That's very, very important. Okay, so having done that, this is how it looks. This is how it looks, and I'll be tying it on my head so that you see what I just did. Okay, this is how it's looking on my head. You can do this for those lady that does not like to wear autogele. Okay, this is the 35 inches I have joined together. Can you see that I've even made some pleats in the middle of camera? But follow me, let's see how to get that. I folded it into two to get the midpoint so that I'll pleat directly in the middle. So having done that, I start to pleat and I'll pleat all the way down. Just watch the way I'm doing it. If you're a beginner, just take this step little by little. You don't need to rush it. Little by little. So can you see the pleats? Can you see? Can you see? Each strand, you are supposed to make about 3 pleats on it, at least 3 pleats. So for the 35 inches that I joined 3 together, the rest assured I'm going to have 9 pleats in there. Okay, this is it. I've pleated the middle. Just kindly watch what I'm doing. Watch what I'm doing, and I'm sure you will love it. Don't forget, I did that in the middle, and I'll be using my needle and thread to hold those pleats down to each other. I held it down so tight so that it will not lose. Then I knotted, or I knot it as the case may be. Okay, this is my dummy with my wig. All of my wig, so I placed it on it, and I'm going to tie so that you see how it's looking. If you know this training is helpful to you, please don't forget to drop me reviews. This is the only thing I ask. Please, 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 please. I am pleading, help me with reviews. I will be very glad. Okay, see, this is how it looks. This is how it looks. So this being in the middle, I think I made a mistake here. I was supposed to join it together with the base. At this point, you can decide if you want it to be in the middle or by the side. By the middle or by the side. So here I was trying to decide if I want it in the middle or at the side. Okay, so I just fixed it, I think, by the side, and this is what I have. Okay, let me tie it on dummy so you see what I'm trying to say. Okay, having done that, so let's get to start pleating. I guess I forgot to tell you that there was, yes, I'm supposed to put that one. I cut 9 inches. I'm supposed to use it to knot it in the middle. So this is where I said I reduced it. I think I reduced it to 6. So look at the way I just folded it. I reduced it to 6. Then I placed it like this. Kindly just watch what I'm doing. and I'm sure you will get it. Oh yeah, you get it. So this is it. Trying to knot it where my thread will not be visible. Okay, that is that, and the next thing I'll be doing is placing it on my dummy. Don't forget, I didn't cut off the thread. Okay, tying it to the dummy. I didn't know my camera was doing rubbish here, but what I did was tying it to the dummy, nothing serious. Yes, it has to be firm on your dummy. Okay, so the first thing to do is to start pleating slantly. Pleating slantly. Please kindly watch this one very well and watch it over again and over again if you don't understand. I made it detailed, very detailed. So this is actually how to make these rows in that headband. So look at my other hand. You see, I gathered it over there to form a little ruffle. Using my hand to arrange my pleats so that it won't be scattered and it will look like it was tied. Understand? I wanted it to look like it was tied. Can you see that it's coming up? Can you see? So the most important thing now is get your needle and thread and tack it down. Okay? If you want it big, you can release your hand. If you want it small like this, then you're good to go. Okay, I want to lose it back and redo it so that you will watch it, you will see the process again. Yeah, that's how detailed my training is. I loosed it and repleated it or replete it so that you will see how it was done once again. Okay, so this is it. Me doing that. Me repleting it. This time around slowly. Okay, can you see how I folded there? Okay. Then start arranging your pleats so that it will look natural. So at this point, you just use needle and thread to hold it down. Can you see how it was small? You can also release your hand if you don't want. I can use my needle and thread to hold it down. Okay, so I use my needle and thread to secure that, and can you see how it looks? Then I will go into the next side to pleats. Then at the end of it, I'll be showing you how it looks like. Just watch me as I pleat the second one. Can you see? Still the same method. Can you see me folding it? Then I'll start by arranging my pleats. So please try and watch it very well. It is so detailed. So detailed. Watch it very well and I'm sure you will get it. And once you practice, kindly send me picture. Let me see if you did a good job. If there's a need for correction, I will do. If there is no need, I will let you know. Okay? We're almost there. Okay, I think we are done here. At this point, you just need to use your needle and thread to tack it down like this. Now look at how it looks. Just tack it down and I'm sure you get it right. I didn't want to start tacking down so that it will not take much of our time. You can use 3 line or 2 line if you are using big length for this.